our music took over, and we started dominating charts, and Hollywood, was like, oh, there's this guy who wants to tell stories about this community, maybe we should let him in. So I ended up selling a series to MTV and Paramount Plus called De La Calle. And for me, that title was very important because I felt that every time I saw the streets, I saw negative connotations when I turned on the TV. And to me, De La Calle is where our community is from. It's where all the music comes from. It's where our culture comes from. So I use that as an instrument to go into the neighborhoods where a lot of these communities actually were birthed. We know some of the songs, but we don't really know what's the context of why these songs mean so much to our community. So the first episode we started in New York, and we talked to some of the pioneers that helped birth hip hop. Someone like Charlie Chase, who was one of the first DJs to rock turntables. We went all the way up to Fat Joe, and then we went to Panama and Puerto Rico and Cuba, and through music, we were able to tell the story of the Latin diaspora. And I feel like that's something that often gets lost. And you would think, okay, you put out a show, you have stars, you're talking about things that are relevant. This show should get out to the masses, but I'm sure that probably most of the people here don't even know about the show, even though you're probably the target demo of why we made the show. So I'm here to say, even when you do make it through, there's still a lot of challenges. And it's important, I think, at this time more than ever, because when I turn on the TV and I see the criminalization of immigration, when I see how they're turning the narrative and they're telling us about us instead of us telling them about our own communities. And I think it's important, we're in DC, but also in Hollywood. We need to work together because in Hollywood, everything's driven by what they think can sell. And what they think can sell is not always what's best for our community. And that's why we keep seeing negative stereotypes. And when I go down Sunset, I keep saying the same billboard. We all know what that billboard looks like. But for some reason, we have shows that actually show us in a different light. They don't get the marketing. They don't get the resources. And I think it's the people in this room who have to hold Hollywood accountable, because if not, we're going to keep getting the same tropes over and over again. So with that, thank you for the time.